What's good with y'all, man? Jay Young for real. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm coming at y'all with a story time. Another one. You know what I'm saying? But look, before we get into that shit, you know what I'm saying? Look at the analytics. You know what I'm saying? Now look, I know that was my first video, ain't too crazy and shit, but look, I fuck with y'all. I fuck with the support. I fuck with the support. For real. Like I truly appreciate this shit. You know what I'm saying? But look, my nigga. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the video if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? Comment something you wanted me to do. I've been saying this shit. But check it, man. Look. This story time is about the first time I lost my shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, look. Now that I'm out of high school and I'm an adult now, I can be straight up. I lost my shit junior year, I think. Senior, I don't know. One of them years. If I ever told you I lost my shit, I lied. Simple. I lied. I was one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody around me was losing their shit left and right. I'm like, how the fuck are you doing this shit? How the fuck are you just finding girls just to let it crack them down like these? You know what I'm saying? That's tough. But anyway, man, look. And this ain't gonna be a 20-minute long video like the last one. I ain't gonna lie. But I hope not. You know what I'm saying? I don't edit none of my videos. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. I can barely even fucking work a computer as it is. What makes you think I can edit a 20-minute video? I'd rather just sit. Anyway, look. All right, look. So boom, right? I'm just gonna get straight into this shit. Right? So me and this girl, we've been dating for a long ass time, you know what I'm saying? And she wasn't the type to just give it up that easily, you know what I'm saying? I had to work my way up there. It was that wasn't even a goal though. I'm a lover boy at heart. I'm not a whore. That's too much responsibility. I can't talk to one girl and then talk to another one and then make sure they both straight. Bro, I don't know how niggas be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. Simple. I can't do that. So I was a lover boy at heart, you know what I'm saying? Me and this girl was talking, boom, 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 bam, 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 damn, right? So I didn't even know how to even ask. I didn't even really know how to ask for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, you trying to let me fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Shit got tempted. I ain't gonna lie. She was looking good. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Look, she was looking good this one day, and I was just like, look, I asked her. Boom, right? But the whole thing was, we ain't know where the fuck to do that. Because how my house was, I had cameras. There was no girls allowed in the house. You know what I'm saying? Cameras in the back, cameras in the front. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't have no girl over. And I ain't have a car either. You know what I'm saying? But check it though. Check it. Check it. So look. It was the same shit for her too. Like she couldn't have people over. You know what I'm saying? Our parents wasn't really like with that, oh, you can come over here and shit, cause you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So look, we planned this shit, right? I was in football at the time. And if any of my old football teammates is watching this, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. So look, it was a time where I had football practice, right? I texted her, I said, look, we can go crazy. We can go crazy today, right after school. You know what I'm saying? I could ride the bus to your house, you know what I'm saying? She like, oh, but you have football practice. Fuck that, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go crazy. I'm trying to think that shit out. I'm trying to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm over here talking like I'm a pro. Only shit I experienced before this was these. And these, she was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's the only shit I experienced. Before that. So in the messages, I'm over here talking like, motherfucker Johnny Sands or some shit. But in reality, I'm a buy it. I'm no badges at all. I'm a buy it. But look, you know what I'm saying? So look, it's the end of the day, right? End of the school day, the bell ring. I'm happy as shit. I'm happy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I already got the protection. I got everything. We ready. So I get on her bus, right? I get on the bus. Whole time, Right? And it's a couple people on the bus that know I don't ride that bus. And they know exactly why I'm riding that bus. They know exactly why. You know what I'm saying? They was over here in the bus saying, he about to go crazy. He about to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right? So, boom. We on the bus. And we pull up to the house, right? Everything going smooth. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna tell y'all what we did, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna expose all that, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know who finna watch this and send it to her and shit like that, you know what I mean? I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep that shit on the low. But look, as soon as we got into that house, man, we went crazy. As soon as we got into that shit, we didn't even like we didn't even we just went crazy, you know what I mean? But look, when I was in this shit though, like, that shit changed my life. That shit changed my life. I ain't gonna lie. And shit, bro, she was bad as fuck. She was bad as shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit changed my life. I stopped doing shit that I usually, you know what I'm saying? My right hand got done retired after that. You know what I'm saying? I became a new man. But that's not even the end of it, right? All right, look. This shit happened twice, right? So check it. I'm be going crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? We just going crazy, right? Doing every look. Everything that I was sending them text messages, bro. I was not fucking lying. I went crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I gotta rub my knees. We went crazy, right? So after we was done, right? Yeah, I'm all tired of shit. I'm over here, but the whole thing was like, I still had to find a way to get back to the school because my mama had to pick me up from practice. My mom think I'm at practice. Whole time, I'm over here practicing something else. I'm going crazy, you know what I mean? So, I'm like, fuck, I ain't even think about it. I ain't even think that far ahead. Like, only thing I was focused on was pussy. Simple. That's the only thing that was on my mind. I didn't think about nothing else, though. You know what I mean? So, and at the time, my nigga was broke. I was broke as fuck. Now, I checked my cash app, I had $1.25. And I only knew that because, like, it's implanted in my head. Like, I remember this day vividly. I'm over here panicking. Now, look. My dad, he ain't in my life. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. But when I called that nigga, I was like, hey, dad, look, you trying to slide me like $25 so I can get an Uber? Boom. I went to my girl's house and I went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now I need a way back to the school. He sent that shit. And I was like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready. Practice don't end until like, what time practice end? Like 6? Like 6? I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, my like 6, yeah. And I'm like, all right, bet. It's like 4:50 something. Her mom get off of work at 5 o'clock. So I'm like, fuck, like we overdid it. Like we was in overtime type shit. Like we was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, look, I need to find a way back to the school before your mama pull up. You know what I'm saying? Now we both start panicking. You know what I'm saying? I pull up my pants, you know what I'm saying? I put on my shirt, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even in the mood no more than that. Now my life is on the line because if my mama found out I was at this girl's house, and if her mom walked in and see me, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. You know what I mean? Like, that's tough. So I'm over here. I call the Uber, all right? Now, I don't call him. Listen, let me tell you what happened with this fucking Uber, right? I downloaded Uber on my phone because I don't have Uber. I don't use Uber, my nigga. I don't use that shit. But my girl at the time, she did. She had Uber on her phone. So I had to send her the money, right? But where she live at is no Wi-Fi. So like, if you go out the house, it's no Wi-Fi at all. At all. So, fuck, man. Look, it's no Wi-Fi at all, right? So, she gets her Uber. It says 25 minutes. I said, damn. I'm cooked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. 25 minutes? Her mama's gonna pull up anytime now. So I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm over here stressing, right? So she was like, oh, you could just wait outside for the Uber, blah, blah, blah. And at the time, it wasn't a bad idea, right? But then you also got to think about it. What if her mama pull up and see me walking? You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here planning this shit like I had the fucking Sharingan or some shit. Like I'm trying to see in the future type shit. Like I'm over here planning all my moves perfectly. So I go outside and remember how I told you I was no Wi-Fi, no nothing. She couldn't text me. She couldn't call me. She couldn't give me no heads up or nothing. I literally just had to trust my gut. It's getting darker. It's getting later. Mind you, practice ends at 6 o'clock. Right? It's 5 something now. It's like 5:12, 5 something like that. Her mom should be pulling up any minute now. The Uber cancels. And then I had to get another Uber. Another one. So then I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to just take my L, bro. I'm gonna just take my L. Like I'm outside sitting on a green box, wondering like, damn, was this shit all worth it, bro? Because at the time in football, I ain't getting no playing time. Simple. I was a DN. The reason, and let me clear some shit up with y'all niggas, bro. The reason I didn't get no playing time because I couldn't remember the plays. I used to have an Apple Watch and I took a picture on my phone, put the plays on as a wallpaper for my Apple Watch. So every time the plays come out, I just look at that bit and I know what to do. I didn't understand football terminology back in the day. So I was fucked. So I ended up playing DN, and I got a little bit of playing time, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Coach Lux, you know what I'm saying? That nigga made a whole playbook on your boy, you know what I mean? But look, so, but at the time, I didn't really give a fuck about football. Like, I just wanted some, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted some yow, you know what I mean? Yow, you know what I mean? I try to go crazy. So, the whole time I'm thinking like, damn, was this shit all really worth it? Because I know as soon as my mama found out, I was gonna be fucked. So, I go back because where her room is connected to like a sliding door, right? And she like her room is like downstairs, and like all the other rooms are like upstairs, like in the townhouse type shit. So I'm over here, like I'm knocking on the window, but like I don't want to knock too loud because I don't know if her mom is here or not. So I'm knocking on her door, and she opens it, and I'm like, bro, how far is the Uber? She like 5 minutes. I'm like, bad, you know what I mean? Because like now it's like I know her mom is home. Her mom had to be home because it's like 5:40, 5:30, 5 something, right? So now, right, I'm just sitting by the green box. And on the app, it says, well, I ran out of storage on this shit. But look, I don't look like I have a girl name. I look like I have a nigga name. You know what I mean? So, boom. He pull up, he's like, are you so-and-so? I was like, yeah, but that's my girl name. She called it for me. He's like, all right, bet, hop in. Right? Now it's like 5:50 something, 5 something, right? And I might get the times fucked up. If anybody that play football with me know what time practice is, just put it down in the comments below. And then we'll just go from there. Like, they'll just get a good understanding of what time and shit, and the time zones and shit. But anyway, so I hop in an Uber. This nigga talking, and I'm basically just telling him everything I was doing. He was cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? He was cool as fuck. And I was like, yeah, man, but I need to get to practice soon because my mama gonna pull up and she gonna be like, where the hell I'm at? As soon as I said that nigga started speeding. He was like, oh, I'm going to get you there. Nigga turned into the baby driver. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? So he speed over there. And so as soon as we get to the school, I see my teammates walking from the field to the locker room. And then I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get out the car and my coach see me, I'm fucked. Practice already ended. You know what I'm saying? Practice already ended. So I'm seeing like 2 teammates like walking in. I don't know if it was the last ones or the first ones. But then I see like a whole bunch of people just yelling and screaming and like being black or like by the gate. That's where like you enter from and you exit from. So I'm like, all right, bet, I still got time. So I'm over here. I get my shit out my locker because I had left some shit in my locker. Get some shit out my locker. You know what I'm saying? And she building a house? What the? Anyway, so I get some shit on my locker, right? And I told one of the guys, I told him what I did. Now look, At the time, this nigga ain't get no playing time either. He ain't give a fuck. He ain't even want to be there, right? So, and I know my mom is really observant, bro. My mom is like real observant, bro. So I'm like, all right, if I get in this car and she know I don't smell like practice or like football or some shit, she gonna know something is up. She gonna know I didn't really go to practice. So I take the girdle and I wipe it all over my clothes. I wipe it all over my clothes and everything, right? That shit smell like ass. Have y'all ever practiced in the rain with football equipment? And our coach did not give a fuck. Our coach did not give a fuck. He will make us work out in fucking hell, sleet, and snow, my nigga. Simple. But look, so I get in the car. My mom was like, "Oh, how's practice? How's practice?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, man. We worked hard. We worked hard. You know what I mean? I did this, I did that, I did this." And at the time, my mom still don't know I ain't getting no playing time. That's tough. Hey, Coach Lux, you really hold me, my nigga. You really hold me. You really hold me. Yeah, I could have been something nice. I could have been something great. But you know what I'm saying? Look, long story short, my mom believed me, you know what I'm saying? I got in the house. I called my girl, you know what I'm saying? We checked up on her, bro. As soon as I hit that shower, man, I was just thinking about my whole life. I was thinking about my whole life, man. Like, I really got some cat. I really got some cat. Hey, I really got some cat. Hey. Nah, but like, that shit was exciting. But like, and I ain't gonna lie, I came close to getting a cat one time. And I know y'all remember Dee Dee. Yeah, I know y'all remember Dee Dee. The long story short, I ain't want to hit. Simple. I ain't want to hit. That's another story time. That's another story time, my nigga. That shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta rub my knees for these ones. I gotta rub my knees, brother. Man, y'all make sure y'all be careful. You know what I'm saying? But look, after I lost my shit, you know what I'm saying? I just stopped doing a lot of shit a young nigga was supposed to be doing. You know, I stopped eating my shit. You know what I'm saying? I stopped watching shit. I thought I was a man. And then, this a quick one before I end this shit. All right, look. So like about a week later, right? Remember I told you I ain't had no car, no nothing. I had a bike. She lived 20 minutes away from me on a bike, right? I really rode my bike 20 minutes to go see her. Hey, ain't gonna lie, that's another story time. That's another story time. That's another story time. But look, man, that's a story time of how I lost my shit and almost got caught. You know what I'm saying? By the mama. You know, by both of my moms actually. Well, not both of my moms, but you know what I'm trying to say. But look, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come at y'all with another one. I'm gonna come at y'all with the part 2. Probably tomorrow, probably in 2 days. Y'all just let me know. You know what I'm saying? But look, thank y'all so much for the support that y'all put on that last video. You know what I'm saying? I really fuck with y'all niggas, man. I really fuck with y'all, man. Y'all lit. But look, man, we're gonna continue to grow. I'm gonna still keep dropping these bangers, man. I ain't gonna be doing story times forever now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do some reaction videos, you know what I'm saying? Look, send me some videos y'all want me to react to. Why haven't y'all done that yet? Send me some shit y'all want me to react to. The fuck is you? What is you doing? I'm here for y'all, my nigga. Like, whatever y'all want to see, whatever y'all want to hear, I'm here for y'all. Simple. But look, man, I fuck with y'all boys, man. If y'all know who I'm talking about, and look, that's what I'm saying. If y'all know who I'm talking about, just keep your mouth shut. I don't want that girl texting me, and it's a lot, man. It's a lot. If y'all know what I'm talking about, just be oblivious, my nigga. If you was there, just be oblivious. But check it, man. Look, I fuck with y'all boys. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. Comment down below what else y'all want to see. I'll give y'all part 2 tomorrow. When I rode my bike over there and I got that shit stolen. That's tough. But yeah, man. Look, I'm out. Jam for real. Make sure y'all niggas be real. Oh, what the fuck? I'm not editing that shit out either. Remember, I told you, I don't know how to fucking edit. Now gonna have to get used to this no editing shit. Simple. But look, man, I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Jam for real out. Out, nigga.